So this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kemi Omoshebi. Nigeria is reducing its domestic borrowing after government debt reached 22 trillion naira in 2017. Director General of the Abuja-based Debt Management Office, Patience Onia, said the government is working on a strategy to reduce domestic debt to 60% of the total from 73%. She said Africa's top oil producer was compelled to increase borrowing as the output and price of crude, the country's main export, plunged from 2014, with the government losing half of its revenue. As Nigeria fell into the worst economic slump in a quarter of a century, President Muhammadu Buhari sought to stimulate the economy by increasing spending. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has issued the regulation for direct debit scheme in the country. The regulation recognizes the existing and emerging multi-channel options applied for direct debit instructions in Nigeria. CBN said the provisions of the regulation were harmonized with development in the payment system since the release of the previous version. However, direct debit is a cashless form of financial settlement which facilitates recurring payment. Ghana Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta said Ghana raised its target for the sale of Eurobonds to as much as $2.5 billion. He said the country wants to use more than half to pay existing debts. Ofori-Atta said the West African nation will use $1 billion to help meet its 2018 budget and may issue another $1.5 billion to refinance dollar debt. He said Ghana may also issue as much as 500 million cedis in global depository notes to increase the participation of foreigners in its weekly sales of local notes. The International Monetary Fund approved the 3-year $157.6 million credit facility for Burkina Faso. This is to help boost security after a series of attacks by Islamist insurgents. IMF Deputy Managing Director Ms. Suhiro Furusawa said Burkina Faso faces significant development challenges which have intensified in the recent period due to security shocks and social unrest. IMF said the agricultural economy is expected to grow by 6% this year, down from 6.5% in 2017, but above 5.9% in 2016, which is driven by cotton production and mining. Update on Broadcom shows that it has abandoned its $140 billion bid for Qualcomm 2 days after President Trump blocked it. The White House said there has been credible evidence that the bid by Singapore-based chipmaker Broadcom may impair the national security of the United States. The deal would have been the world's biggest technology takeover. Combining the two firms would create the world's third-largest microchip maker after Intel and Samsung. However, Broadcom continued with a hostile takeover bid, prompting U.S. regulators to place the deal under review. And in sport, the House of Representatives queried the alleged disappearance of the $150,000 grant given to the Athletic Federation of Nigeria by the International Association of Athletics Federation in 2017. The lawmakers have also summoned Sport Minister Solomon Dalong, top AFN officials, and the Central Bank of Nigeria to explain the development. The International Association of Athletics Federation reportedly paid $150,000 to the AFN as it grants for 2017 in error, instead of the $15,000 it usually gives the Nigerian body as an annual grant. A member from Bayelsa State, the Ridoye, who brought the matter to the attention of the House, informed members that there were fears that the money might have been paid into the private pocket of some AFN officials. And that's it on Enterprise Television News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platform are always there for your on-round information in the world of business. I am Kemi Omoshebi. Many thanks for watching.